What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Shawnee99, and it is Tuesday, May 19th, 2026. And that means one thing only, the start of the second round of Season 10 playoffs in the VVHL. Oh my goodness, what a wait to get to this point. Last week was phenomenal. The action was absolutely intense. Was it camping? Yes, it was, because it was intense. Sorry to the three people that just quit the stream right there. I can see the numbers in real time. It doesn't get any better. The viewership went down by a whole bunch, and now I'm super self-conscious. Luckily, I'm not alone with my anxiety. It's Mr. B.A. Superhero joining me tonight. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good. It's we are in that quarterfinal round. We're looking at some interesting matchups. These are some great teams, some of the best we've probably seen in the history of the league, and that's funny to say with 20 teams and all that parity and all that talent being spread out. These are some very, very talented teams that we have before us that are trying to fight for that semifinal spot.
Oh, it's going to be absolutely insane, man. I can't wait for it. We're going to be going over all the series coming up on screen tonight. Before that, let's give a little bit of a tip of the cap, nod of the head to the previous teams that we had in this series, in these playoffs. Let's take a look at how we got to where we got. Starting things off, we have the Angry Birds and the Ambu Crusaders. Ambu taking this series 4-1. ISO leading all the players in this series, and I believe in the playoffs right now with points. He's got 31 on the series. Ambu scoring 37 in 5 games. Great job by them. Bosa, look out for this guy. Look out, especially in the upcoming series. BA, I can't wait to talk about this series with you, because we are going to have an amazing goaltending battle going into that. Bosa 4-0 in the first round, starting off strong for him. I'm just going to fly through these here because we got limited time and so much to go over. Portage Money Shots versus the Polar Titans. Money Shots winning that series 4-3. Thompson, the leading scorer there, 16 goals for him, 24 points. Parks answering for the Polar Titans. He had 23. This was the highest scoring series of the first round, too. These guys went back and forth. Kudos to the Polar Titans. Great game 7. That Money Shots team, though, man, when they are clicking, they are just world beaters. Money Shots taking that series in 7. A little bit of another way now. Soul Reapers versus Knights. Well, Soul Reapers just showed why we need to talk about them more. Going a quick 4-0 against a very good Knights team that was rolling right into the playoffs. Ida Snickers, no surprise seeing him leading the way, 22 points for the Soul Reapers. They just outscored the Knights 29-11. They were dominant in every facet of the way. Ajax Attack going 3-0 for the Soul Reapers, and 857 for him. Great start to the Soul Reapers on their Season 10 playoffs. What an absolute just elation on one side, heartbreak on the other. This was BA. I think we can all agree this was probably our favorite series of round 1. Invasion DX going the full distance, going game 7 overtime. Mikey Prime and JG both had 21 points in this series. The goal differential was 27-26. It was the tied heading into it. You get an overtime win. That series goal differential is just 1. Moving TG with an 870 as well. This is, what a great series was. Hats off to Mark and Luigi. I know they're still super happy about being ousted in the first round, but boy, oh boy, to do it in that fashion. Great series by them, and JG and the boys just showed why they are such a formidable opponent. We're going to be talking about that round 2 matchup very, very soon. We've got Crease Police doing Crease Police things. They just sweeping through Brick City. Brick City, I know Dan and those boys had a bunch of fun there, so that's kudos to them. But Dunk and Aquino putting on a masterclass here. Scub Daddy and Boss Games both having 13 points in the games that they were in. Crease Police outscoring Brick City 26-11. Dunk getting the lion's share of the load, going 3-0 in net on Tuesday. Aquino tidying it up on that Wednesday. And Crease Police will be moving on to the next round. Speaking of series, I was in this one, and this was a real fun one. Man, those snipers are a real formidable opponent. I can't wait for their upcoming series. Again, we'll be talking about that right away. But they ousted myself and the Smoke Eaters there 4-1. Zaner and Caustic both with 18 points. South Beach scoring 32 goals in those 5 games. So they're a high-flying offense. Smoke Eaters, hey, kudos to us. still had 3 players with 10 points. Thanks, ChatGPT. I appreciate you. No problem, John. On to the next one with less painful memories, depending on who you ask. We've got the Big Dogs of the Raptors. Big Dogs taking that series 4-1. Big Otis and Thought King both with 12 points. Big Dogs only allowed 12 goals in these 5 games, so defensively, they are primed. And, boy, I want to talk about their opponent so bad, but again, we'll be talking about that right away. Kudos to the Raptors, taking on a very strong Big Dogs team. And by far, the Big Dogs had the most balanced team performance in round 1. So look for that and that depth to really play something here in the next round. And to end things off, the Back Alley Brawlers and the Egg Farmers had a great series. I think we kind of saw that one go in 7, but the Brawlers taking it in 6, 4-2. Stefano with 21 points. Crazy Crowd scoring 16 goals for the Egg Farmers. Man, that Egg Farmers lineup was so good. Kudos to them. Just a bunch of great dudes there. But, man, this Brawlers team is just ready to play. Why am I so raw? 3-0 with a 133 goals against average. So, BA, I know you're excited for it. I know I'm excited for it. I know this guy that just joined's excited for it. Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't checked out his podcast on Monday, it's Mr. Mikey Between the Whistles Diesel himself. How you doing, buddy?
Oh, doing well, man. Thanks for having me. I tried to slip in under the cover of darkness, and I was like, these boys are cooking. I might just slide on out right as I was about to do that. You called on me. So excited for this evening. I'm just going to be lurking in the background and chiming in when needed. And, oh, man, it's going to be a fun night.
It is for sure. Well, gentlemen, Mike, I don't know if you saw the document I put in the media chat there, but we're going to be going over a little bit of stuff here, especially these series that we got coming up, and we are going to be starting things off. And I know that this series, I don't think this is going to be my most favorite series that I'm ready to see, but I know it's going to have the most action in it by far. It is going to be the the Soul Reapers versus the Portage Money Shots. And there is just so much action flying back and forth on this one. BA, why don't you get us started on this one?
Well, what is there not to like on this matchup? There is so much talent on both sides of the ice. These are 2 teams that are known for their offensive output, but also being capable of having a flow to their game, a defensive strength in the way that they play as well. You see that with Jared for the Reapers and Day Day for the Money Shots. These are 2 teams that I don't think we're going to be disappointed we're watching these teams play. I see nothing more than 2 very versatile lineups that are ready to go, and both of these goalies have been playing at an extraordinarily high level with Ajax and Vedano. Between the 2 of these teams, Ajax being for the Reapers and Vedano for the Money Shots. They're both undefeated. They're both in the 1.7 or less in goals against average. Their save percentage is 85 or higher. It's just insane. Extremely talented teams that we're watching, and I don't know who exactly or how exactly this one's going to shake out, but it's going to be a lot of fun to watch.
Yeah, I mean, the absolute just elite offense on both sides is what is going to make this series a must-watch. I mean, obviously, from a defensive play style, we know what both teams are capable of, and I'm sure there's going to be that level of appreciation for all the defensive masterclass that we're going to see out there. But everybody, I think, is looking at this series going, who's just going to execute prettier, you know? Is the best way I could put it, because these teams, neither of them do things simple. Everything is flashy, and it's going to be really great to see who's going to be able to outflash the other.
It's funny seeing the 2 paths of these teams to find their way into this matchup, with the Soul Reapers going with a sweep. So they were done very early on Wednesday night. Meanwhile, the Money Shots had to essentially win that series 2 different times with the forfeit in there. And then a game 7 to go out there and have to do that again with a big mental kind of chip hanging over you with that. So it's going to be interesting to see which team benefited from either the extra games or the lack of games, and to do more chem games as a team.
Yeah, really, that team play is what it's going to really come down to. With both teams bringing forward this level of talent, oh my goodness. We got to keep rushing here. We've got the Crease Police and the Back Alley Brawlers. BA, I know you love the Crease Police. What are we going to expect to see here?
Well, it's the Grease Police. We're going to expect to see a lot of a lot of great goaltending. Duncan Aquino continue to be fantastic, but the even better thing is that we get goaltending on the other side. You already spoke about him, Shauna. Why am I so raw? A name that I'm always excited to say. Also undefeated, 1.33 goals against average, 0.84 save percentage. Is just a very, very talented goalies on both sides. But also, you're talking about incredible offense. We've been talking about Boss all season long. Scub in playoff form. Shaw has been a very underrated player all season long. Mayers has been fantastic all season long and very angry, extremely angry. And then for the Brawlers, you have Stefano and White Castle, and Ascend has even been playing better and better as the season progresses. You could say that he's been ascending during the season. So just overall, it's a very, very solid matchup between two teams that are very balanced. And even though we know the Crease Police are as talented as they are, the Brawlers are bringing a lot of talent and playing very well at the right time.
Mikey, I'm going to get you with the first one on here. What do you see this series going?
Oh, yeah, I was muted. Between the Crease Police and the Brawlers?
Yeah.
I think we got another seven games on our hands here. I think that between Stefano, White Castle, and Ascend, those three are going to find ways to score goals on Duncan Aquino, which is never an easy task. But I think they have enough firepower to have this thing go 7. I might be saying that because it's what I want, but that's what I think is going to happen. And I see Crease Police taking it in 7.
Ooh. You know what? Yeah, it's going to be tough. I really wish I don't know. I don't know on that one. I'm going to move ahead for now. I mean, we can come back to that one. But Anbu versus the Invasion, this is one of the ones that we were talking about before that it's just going to be absolutely must-see TV. I mean, you've got the two highest offensive ceilings in round 2 playing against each other here between Anbu and the Invasion. I mean, you've got the structured defensive style that the Invasion play versus just the fuck you, get out of my way Anbu style that has just been dominating for seasons now. For seasons. So I can't wait to see this one. And this is where we are going to have Bosa, 4-0 Bosa, who's been killing it for Anbu, going up against Gritty. And who the heck's their other goalie? Oh, God, it was just on my head. Will Tunic, playoff Tunic, is just who the Invasion are bringing. So that is going to be, I mean, BA, what more can we say about the series other than it's just going to be electric at both ends?
I just can't wait. I really just can't wait. This is going to be a fun one. I'm not sure what else you can say. If you've been paying attention all season long, you know how I feel about the Invasion. And the Embu Crusaders are a team that surged right at the end of the season to get the number 1 spot and going into the playoffs. And during the playoffs, they've been playing just like a number 1 seed. So very interested to see how this one goes. I have no idea what's about to happen, but it's going to be awesome.
It is going to be awesome. Mike, what are you seeing?
Yeah, this is as much as I think I might have even said it initial that it was going to go 7 as soon as we figured out the matchups the other night, but I think Anbu takes this in 6. I think the Invasion spaceship's going to run out of gas on this one. The composition of ISO, Mewtwo, J-Men, Prime, I think it's going to be too much for the Invasion to handle this round. I do. So I'm picking Anbu in 6, and I think they go for the sweep on tonight, and then I think the Invasion will come back hard with Mikey, JG, and Scheif, but I think it'll be a little too little, too late type situation, and Ambu takes it in 6.
And to round things off here before we get started, because nobody's got their stream going. BA, tell us about the snipers and the big dogs.
It's a lot of offensive firepower on, excuse me. A lot of offensive firepower on both sides. Caustic, Zaner, Unseen, Nash. The snipers have a arsenal. They've got good goaltending behind them. The big dogs have Big Yoda, Stock King, Showstopper, Phil Kidd, Dandy Randy, who's been playing insane, especially for a 6th-round pick. And they also have good goaltending behind them. So this is, again, a situation where I think there's a little bit of familiarity going on right now with both of these players at the big dogs, having been former snipers. Not saying how much of a factor that'll be. I just think there's a little bit of that going on, and I'm interested to see if there's a little extra chippiness or anything going into this game just because of that.
Yes, sir. Mikey, as we get things ready to go here. Okay, looks like we've got 4 streams ready to rumble. There we go. And we have already got Soul Reapers and Portage underway. Looks like I did see Snicker's name out there already. Picks to Funk, taking it around, trying to get the wraparound, but it's going to be going the other way. Now, is that Jesse Jenin that I seen the EA hates goalies?
I'm not sure.
Oh, no, I don't know who Critty just cursed, but I know that did not go well for me. Soul Reapers in white, Portage in their Portage black and gold. EA hates goalies is Vidano. Okay, that would make way more sense. Gritty saying, who said Anbu in 6? That's Mr. Mikey Diesel. You can yell at Mikey Diesel, not me. Don't curse me. I didn't say it. Sorry, Mike, I may have got you cursed and immediately threw you under the bus. What do we got the big dogs coming out with here? Oh, that just broke. That's fantastic. Hold on here. Phil Kid, Biggie, Otis, Wiggity, and Juicy Smoke. Nash, McMitts, Bus Driving, and Take It Easy. That's going to be back and forth. Invasion. Looks like they're coming out with Kooksy, Carney, and Kaner, so we don't see JG and the boys quite yet there. What's going on, Octo Daddy? Thanks for kicking the crap out of us in round 1.
Who is McMitts? By the way,
I don't know. I'm wondering if somebody got like a gamer tag ban or something. We'll look into it. Anything for you, buddy. Thank you. We got action starting back and forth already. I really wonder how the Invasion are going to be able to deal with the left triggering that the Ambu Crusaders are known for. ISO, so slippery. But hey, guess what? We get to say it. It's mother freaking playoff tunic out there, baby. They're sitting Gritty for tonight. Maybe we see Gritty later, and instead it's going to be Carney ripping that one right off the post, getting this series started.
yeah, a player that I was a little surprised wasn't appearing in Game 7. But at the same time, I know the comfort that the Invasion have with their other line and what they wound up putting out there. So But picking up where he left off is Carney. He's also dangerous in the playoffs.
Oh goddamn! Look at Boz games with the face reveal down there.
We love Boz, but there's a lot of things on the screen to try and talk. Oh my goodness, let me click on this. What's going on here? Gonna hop over to Stefano here, and there we go. Get that action underway. Brawler's Crease Police is just going to be an absolute battle the whole way through. Nash bringing it on.
We got an invasion penalty shot.
Forehand. Ooh. Who's this going to be? Oh, it's a nice save there, but I'm assuming that it is going to be Bosa in net for Ambu tonight. Yeah, it looks like it is. Got the first period of the Soul Reapers in Portage coming to an end. Nice little left trigger there by Mewtwo. But playoff Voltunic standing tall. These Mewtwo and ISO just work so well together. But Tunic can keep doing what he's doing. I'll scratch that. He's going to have to keep doing what he's doing if the Invasion want a chance right now against this offense. Great job there by Kooksy and Kaner to block him out, and they get it up to Carney. He's going to hold short, get it over to Kooksy, who's going to get hit on those boards. Oh, ISO, you can't be doing that. In the bottom left here, snipers, big dogs. They're at 0-0. 9 minutes played there. ChatGPT has somehow created an actual bus driving and injected him into the game. I am officially scared. Oh, ISO on the penalty shot. Buries it. Just doing ISO things, you know?
Yeah, that's got to be scary for any goalie to see ISO.
Oh,
one-on-one.
I'd say probably the worst out of everybody to try and... Even if you go 50-50 and pick a side, he's going to beat you to that side no matter what.
Well, that doesn't sound fair.
Yeah, no.
It's not fun at all.
Not at all. We've been trying to ban him. He somehow keeps circumventing it. I don't know. He keeps coming back with the same name, but like a lowercase L instead of an I, and we just can't figure it out for some reason. It's hit our collective blind spot as an admin team.
Oh, speaking, there's a funny thing I meant to tell you in regards to that, but I can't say it on stream. I'll have to DM you.
Oh no. Who tried to get back?
No, it's nothing. It's nothing bad. It's just a little funny joke that if it was true, it would be very humorous to me.
You mean to tell me Greener 51 was Greener 88 this whole time?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, don't look now. Nash and the Snipers opening up the score in their series.
ISO just drilled another one as well.
Oh boy.
He's having a night. Actually, he's probably extra motivated because I muted him in the chat, LFG, for answering no when I said I was looking for someone again today. So he's playing with an extra big chip on his shoulder.
Good defense there by the Invasion. They're going to need to get that one back quick because you know Ambu can score in bunches. First intermission here. Brawlers, Crease Police. No score in there yet. That's surprising.
Oh, hell
given
yeah.
The level of talent out there. Not surprising given who the goalies are squaring off out there right now.
Well, I think it's a combination of things. I don't think it's just goalies. I think it's also just, we've seen a lot of series start slow as far as goal scoring. So it's not the craziest thing. Also, you have the great goaltending and defensive play in front of them to credit as well. But no, I don't think it's anything too crazy, just because of what we've seen in the other series so far.
Don't look now. Snickers doing it again for the Soul Reapers. 2-0 there.
Dude's an animal.
Hey, it's Back Blast Dan, everybody.
Ooh.
How you doing?
What's up? Sorry, I'm a little late.
It's not okay, but we'll talk about it later.
But
We got some great action so far, man. Things are still really close in all the games.
that's how it always happens. Everybody feeling out. You got the feeling out period, and then people go for the jugular. There it is.
This is just, oh, what a save by Aquino. My goodness. A nice little move there, too, the other way. Both ends of the ice. Crease Police pulling off some magic. Oh, a nice little left trigger there to get around, but Aquino standing tall again. Kingham going to take it out in that series. Looks like we've got the Soul Reapers hammed into their own zone right now by Portage. Top right there, 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Everybody's so tired. Everybody was Kung Fu fighting.
Everybody.
Sir, in this deposition, you said that everyone was Kung Fu fighting? Can you define everyone?
Oh,
You claim that the punches were fast as lightning. Sir, do you know how fast lightning moves? Would it shock you if I said that it moves at over 17,000 miles per hour? And you think that the human body can punch that fast? Your Honor, I'd like to move to dismiss this case. It's like, sir, this is an Arby's. I'm very drunk and I apologize.
yeah, they're in the drive-thru.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
I'd like to move to disposition because disposition is hurting my back right now. He's the drive-through wisecracking logger.
Stefano again.
Yeah,
Big goal.
What a goal. Snickers breaking through. Ooh, boy, oh boy, Vidano. Says no. Thompson ripping it. That's going to go over the bar. Ajax standing tall for the Soul Reapers. Oh, that's great puck movement by Anbu. That's going to be Mewtwo burying it. And this gets off. Oh, man, I hate not being in the playoffs and then watching the playoffs because you just want to play so bad. Big dogs. Otis, bottom left corner there. He's going to work it around. Sniper's always a tough team. In the regular season, in the playoffs, it doesn't matter. They got that speed, as we're seeing here, coming in, going far side, loose puck. I really smoke, keeping that door shut. We got Anbu with another one, eh? Ooh, boy.
ISO's already got a hat trick in this game.
Yep. Let me ask you this. If you're JG and the boys right now, do you say, hey, maybe we switch it up game 2, or you think we're going to see the same line from them coming out?
I think
this
if
goes bad.
I think if I were them, I'd ride this line one more time and then just play your top line the rest of the way. I think that's within the confines of the rules for this season anyways. And I mean, as long as that's in the rules and they can do that, that's kind of what I would do. Hope for the split in the first game and then just go with your dogs the rest of the way.
That's fair. That's kind of what I was thinking.
Boss tied it up for the Crease Police.
Oh, shit. Shut up, boss. Love seeing him succeed like that this year. I feel bad that we took his stream for this one, but there's a lot going on in that one. No coughing on stream, please.
I tried my best to cover it.
It was like so faint. Oh, nice pick off by ISO in the top left there, and he's got so much speed and so much in the way of hitting the post. It's an art to that, man. 2-0 Soul Reapers still over Portage. I don't think Day Day is in that game, from what I saw.
I don't believe so, no.
That black and white backdrop that they got going on with the back alley brawlers is pretty cool. It's got NWO vibes. Snipers with another one. They're going to take a 2-goal lead. Potentially 3. No, it was a 2-goal lead. I was right. Perfect.
By McMitts.
There was a lot of LeBron gifts going back and forth in this series. I know. It's the LeBron Bowl.
Somebody's not going to like that.
No, I don't even like it, and I said it. It looks like somebody ended up dropping out from the big dogs as well there, too, so they're going to have to get restarted after this one here. But thanks to the new system on the website, that's really easy to fix. In fact, we just re-upped. Breaking news. It's VVHL Breaking News with your host, the guy who won't shut the fuck up for a second. We re-signed up with the website gentleman again today for another year. So we are with the great Chell Stats platform for 365 more days. And you know what? I couldn't be happier. It's a great system now.
And shout out to Sloaney10, the creator of it. The dude's super great to work with. He's insanely helpful. He does things on the fly. He'll poke his head in the server if he has to fix something. He's super responsive. So we couldn't be happier with him and his product. And we were more than happy to sign on with him exclusively for another year.
In fact, just today, he messaged me out of the blue and said, by the way, you guys have to re-up your subscription. And that's, you know what? That's the kind of customer service I'm looking for. It is good, though, because I totally forgot to do it.
Yeah, we were a week late, and it wasn't like anything shut down or anything like that. We just didn't. We knew the date was coming up, and we weren't sure. And he was just like, "Hey guys, but whatever," and took care of it.
Yeah,
just fantastic.
So 3-1. South Beach is going to be up heading into the third there once they get the game restarted. And 5-1 over the Invasion right now. Invasion got their work cut out for them going into 3.
Yeah, this is kind of how I saw that Ambu and Invasion game going. I feel like it's going to be more of the same. I believe I quoted a sweep tonight. I think that's going to happen, and yeah, they're going to be in a good spot. If that, if this type of play holds up.
Yeah, Invasion are always, don't get me wrong. The guys they have out there right now are certified dogs, so they are going to, just off the post for the Soul Reapers.
Yeah, that is absolutely no knock on anyone that's playing for the Invasion right now. I don't mean that as disrespect. I'm just saying the literal years of chemistry between those other 3 guys is just unheard of in Chell leagues, and it's more of a credit to that than any type of discredit to anyone that's playing tonight.
So what we do have here is obviously Ambu's. Oh, excuse me. It's been a long day. I'm on vacation. I did take my nap. We do see Anbu's top line coming out here against the Invasion's quote-unquote second line. So no need for the Invasion to panic at all. Oh, my goodness. But at some point, that's what this series is going to come down to. Is going to be these top lines squaring off. Nice move there by Snickers, who was just going crazy.
We're going to see that all-important question probably after this next round of games of if a owner sticks with a particular line or switches them up and does wholesale changes or one person slip in. Oh, another goal.
Yeah, look at this from the Crease Police. And again, it's the one guy, and I know it feels like betting on the easiest horse to win the race, but Scub Daddy is going to be that difference for these Crease Police. I'm sure of it.
Yeah, I think the biggest X factor for
Stefano
you.
says, shut the fuck up. It's a tie game. Nobody gives a shit.
He just took the words out of my mouth. I was going to say you can talk about on one side how much of an X factor that Scub Daddy is, but the perfect match for him is Stefano, and the proof is right there. And I think a matter of, 45 seconds, they each just scored a goal.
What a pass, too.
Thompson able to close the gap a little bit on the Soul Reapers.
Saw that
So
there.
he's in the third.
That is a one-goal game, ladies and gentlemen.
The 9:45 and 10:15 games are going to be sponsored by Espresso, both the song and the drink. By Sabrina Electrician.
Sabrina Jesus was a carpenter. Oh, we got a tie game just like that. Oh my goodness. Portage tying it up with 20.8 left. Wouldn't answer from these guys. If they can take one away from the Soul Reapers top line without having Day out there, they are going to be ecstatic.
Huge mental advantage if they can do that.
Playing it for the last shot here too, and they get it. What a save by Ajax. 7-2 and Boo. Oh boy, oh boy. Don't look now, but those Anbu Crusaders are looking mighty dangerous. Oops, I clicked on the wrong thing. Gosh darn it.
Yeah, that's just a lethal line. Those boys are so good. So slippery. They know all the little tricks and little things you can do in the game, and just the right way to move your joystick to avoid a hit, and it's, oh boy, are they frustrating.
Yeah. We got Octo
We got
saying,
another.
so how have you been, Sean? Long time no talk since you booted me from your team. You made the playoffs and I didn't that season, so you don't get to be mad about that.
Oh no, we got another Ambu goal.
You two again.
Mewtwo. Yep.
It's me and you two. Snipers. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Who's that in there for the big dogs again? I really smoke. Standing tall. Sorry, what were you saying there,
We
B?
got another 2-2 game for the Crease Police and Brawlers going into overtime.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, 2-2 games. Another one for the Snipers there too.
Who is this McMitz?
Yep. McMitz scoring there.
A big save there by Ajax. Snipers are up. What is that going to be then? 4-1? Anbu looked to be rolling back the same line. Oh, excuse
Yeah,
me.
we know who he is, guys.
Oh, it is Hunt.
He's been in the league for almost a full season, and he's already had 5 name changes since he's been in here. But yeah, we know McMitz is Huntsy. It's all good.
Octo Daddy, fair enough. Yeah, exactly. My ass got to sit at home during those playoffs. 2 overtimes. Oh, and there it is. It is going to be Jared bringing it home for the Soul Reapers with the tapping on a great pass. Wow. Boss down low to Kingham.
Crazy.
Up to Stefano. You know what? If we just got the 1 overtime game, then let's... No! Why did it break? Fuck. I hate when it does that. Stop doing that. There we go. Stefano getting it up to White Castle. And 2-2 game 1 in overtime. White Castle getting knocked off by Scub Daddy. Old Scubby 2-leg, they call him. He brings it in, takes his time. That's what I love about his game. Very, very patient. Tries to get it out in front, though. He's going to eat a hit for that. 16:05 left in the first overtime. Looks like the Brawlers have had the Lions' share of the shots so far. But Grease Police got a bunch of scores in there. Sometimes 11 shots is good enough. Stefano, Boss games lining up. That's going to be won by Stefano, and they're going to be going the other way. But Boss picking off the saucer pass over to Scub Daddy. Back to Boss. Can they block this? Boss taking his time down low. Real good hold against the boards there. You love that. White Castle smartly getting in the way, and he's going to be going the other way with Stefano. 2-on-1 against Kingham. And Aquino goes short side. Aquino just so calm. Shutting that down. Kingham the other way. Can he end this game and repay his goalie for that huge save? No, it's going to be turned over. Stefano to Castle to ascend. 3-on-1 now the other way. Brawlers can't get caught here. They don't. Stefano falls back. Castle gets it to him. He's going to make his way down. Ascend at the point. Holds it. Holds it. He's going to wait. He's going to turn. Trying to find something, but man, oh man, this triangle from the Crease Police has been real good. That being said, almost gets through to Stefano. Kingham battling him off there. Going down the other way. Stefano laying the body on Scub. Boss taking his time, though. He's going to get met down low. By a little bit of physicality. It's going to be a 3-on-2 the other way for the Brawlers. It's going to be Castle. It's going to be Stefano. Good job by Kingham to kick that into the corner, but then he's going to give it away to Castle. He's got a straight line to the net. Backhand. Ooh, Kingham just redeems himself there, getting the body on it as Aquino shuts down the angle. Back to ascend at the point again. It's going to be across to... What a save by Aquino right now. How are you doing this in this absolutely pressure cooker of an overtime between these two teams? Kingham taking his time, spins. That's going to be offside. A little bit of miscommunication there, but Aquino absolutely keeping the Crease Police in this game.
Clearly, look at the shot differential. There's definitely more time spent in that end, and he's able to finish not only the initial shots, but clearly there's got to be opportunities for follow-ups that he's also got to be blocking.
Right,
The Brawlers are getting outshot by 2-1.
Brawlers doubling up the shots on the Crease Police. Aquino and the boys standing tall. Kingham going to take his time. We got another offside. And they remind him that that was offside. Face off just outside of the Brawler zone here. Boss and Stefano. Stefano with the tie-up. Castle going to get that, and they're going to get the first chance here off the face-off. Castle in, drops it back to Ascend. Ascend's going to look, gets it into the corner for Stefano. Weird bounce there, though, and it's going to be 2-on-2 the other way. Ascend getting in the way, getting it right back down to Stefano, and it's just speed one way, speed the other way. Stefano across. What a save by Aquino. Boss out of his own zone, taking the time, finding the lanes. He's doing a real good job of giving his team time to get set up the way they want. Rips it around the boards. Gonna get picked up by Scub Daddy. He's gonna get it to Kingham at the point. Kingham on that left side takes his time. He's gonna get hit, and it's gonna be White Castle going the other way with speed. Can Boss catch him? Yes, he can. White Castle goes forehand though, and he scores.
That's a big win for the Brawlers there.
Yeah, huge.
Game one against the number 1 seed. That's That's exactly what you're looking for going into this series, is especially in the overtime. You know, being able to walk away from a close encounter, if you will.
So we're gonna have Anbu up 1-0. We are gonna have the Soul Reapers up 1-0. The Snipers up 1-0, and the Back Alley Brawlers up by 1. Great first set of games. I think we're going to be seeing a lot of the same, like you said there, BA, or maybe it was Mikey that was saying that we're going to be seeing a lot of the same in Game 2. I think that's what we're going to see, and then Game 3 is always where the big question mark comes into play.
Well, if everybody knows that, wouldn't that, behoove you to make an adjustment and try to change up Game 2?
Yeah, but at the same time, I think the allure of being able to run your top line 4 games in a row, potentially 5 games in a row, is too strong. And I think if I was the Invasion right now, and this is full credit to these guys out there, I would just say, even if we think that the same is going to happen, let's just get them out there, get it done with, sort of thing. And then we just put the rest of the destiny in our hands the rest of the way. I hate to say it because it sounds kind of like a bad thing, but as far as strategy goes,
No, you have to play. You have to play that strategy, Sean. You're not wrong, man. You got to. So and that's one of the toughest part about being an owner in this league is how do you tell a guy, hey, this guy's going to get one more game than you. It's not working out. We got to go get that series. And sometimes that sucks. Sometimes it's needed. I've been, not the brag, Sean, but the 2 cup wins I do have.
All right.
Both those teams throughout the playoffs, I played I think with the Sewer Kings, I played 4 games one series and then 2 games the next. And it really was whoever was the hot hand at the position, and it worked out great for us. And sometimes you got to do that. And JG's done that. Mm-hmm. I mean, JG's done that with himself in other series before. So
yeah,
you got to do that sometimes. But next season will be different, though. Next season will be different. Kind of excited for that.
Yeah, it'll be very different for sure.
What's different? What am I missing?
Potentially the rules for games played in playoffs. That would be a big change, big swing in the pendulum.
Everybody can only play one.
That's right.
Yeah, that's right.
Get ready,
dude. We're 25-man rosters. 25-man rosters. Hear me out, Sean. Your dream's coming true.
Fuck yes. Fuck yes. Let's go. Oh, hello. It's Destiny calling?
That's my
I'm sorry?
name.
Turns out Destiny was just a nice.
She was a child. A group of people.
You mean to tell me this whole time my friend Jeremiah is a bullfrog?
Yeah, dude. He's a good buddy. I know him personally.
I'll tell you what. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I can't understand him at all. I have no idea what he's saying.
It's like the movie Shallow Hal, like he reflects back and he's like walking the bullfrog.
Oh, Jeremiah!
You can't send me off the rails during the 9:15 slot of games, please, or the 9:40.
Yeah, sorry, we'll save that for later.
Mm-hmm.
So far, the Soul Reapers only one. Only ones, I should say, to open the scoring in Game 2. They are up 2-0. Every other game is zeros across the board.
Wow.
Wow. I think the big dogs did make a change going into Game 2. I don't think Thought King was out there for Game 1 for him, was he?
I don't think so.
No, so that's going to be.
Uh,
Yeah, and they got shows. So they're bringing out a big line of games. So they're doing what we were
Oh,
talking
yeah.
about. They're making a
Yep.
big change.
Mm-hmm. Hey, man.
I think it
You
was
got to
Phil
do that
Kidd
shit,
out.
man.
Yeah, replacing Phil Kidd with Thought King is full credit to Phil. Love the dude. But that is anytime you can get playoff Thought King out there, you do that. Oh, Soul Reapers with another pretty one. Picks, Tough Funk, burying the 1T. This is a big game here for the big dogs. This is a lot of the big firepower that the big dogs have to offer.
Yeah. You ain't wrong, man.
And this is the quote-unquote second line of the snipers. So to me, if I'm the big dogs, I'm not just looking to win this game. I'm looking to win it
Oh, yeah.
to send a message.
Needs to be a statement win. Needs to show, like, hey, this is what you have to look forward to.
Yeah. Oh, that's a nice move by Otis there, too. Oh, what a nice move there, too, by Thought King. Because Jeremiah was a bullfrog. Don't look now. Invasion and Anbu quietly 0-0 going into the second after such a hot start in the first period there. Oh, nice move by White Castle just off the post in the bottom right there. Soul Reapers gotta be loving 3-0 right now.
Yeah.
Oh, I missed it. Big Dogs, Big Otis, they're on the board, and they got the lead for the first time in this series. Man, Aquino, oh, just as I was about to compliment him. I mean, that's not his fault because EA does truly hate goalies, but he has been having to work so far and been doing a great job.
Mm-hmm.
It's a great job getting in front to showstopper for the big dogs there, but that's going to be... Who's Mitz? No, I'm just kidding. Bus drive and getting
Yeah.
that one down low.
No, you're telling me that Bits is Hunsey, guys? No clue. I only DM him every morning and wish him a good morning, and I hope that his coffee is perfectly flavored. And then he thanks me and tells me that he wishes that I could eat flapjacks for him.
Aww. Oh, nice move there by Nash. Wow, what a goal. J-Man Fish coming in for Ambu. Nice save there by Tuna. Kaner going the other way now. One-on-one against Mewtwo. He's got Carney with him. Finds the lane. Wow, great job by J-Man Fish to get back and poke that away. Cooksey at the point, going to get it down low to Carney. Carney's going to look and turn back to Cooksey, back and forth. Can they find a lane from the point? Bosa's not going to let that in, not without a tip. Kaner, Mewtwo, ISO. Great job by Tunic to hold that post, too. Just hold Y. There you go. Castle in the bottom right coming in against Aquino. Aquino standing tall in it, too. Back alley getting another one there, eh? 2-0 for them.
Huge.
We're seeing a lot of pushback from the teams that lost game one.
Mm-hmm.
ISO, though, making a nice move. Tries to get it over to Mewtwo. Goes wide. Those two can get it going.
It's a fair question. Do you feel like you learned more from a loss or a win?
It really depends. It really, I mean, that's a good question, but in a win whenever you're really cruising and you finally figure out, oh my God, if we just do that a whole lot more, that's pretty amazing.
Oh,
Good
just
and
a
lost.
group of saves by Tunic there. Wow. I don't know. I would say I definitely come out more focused after a loss. Kind of play bad after a win. 'Cause you feel
But
like,
you also
oh,
play
yeah,
a
I
little
got this
too
figured
tight
out.
sometimes too, because it feels like a must win, and everyone might try and over execute, and it could lead to problems as well.
Mm-hmm.
Fair. I think it's also teams can't, like, if you can have a bad play, don't have a bad 5 minutes. That's what really
Yeah.
kicked us
Yeah.
with the Smoke Eaters is like we would play 10 minutes where we give up 5 goals, and then we would lose the game 5-4 while we like completely outshot the team that we were trying to come back in. Like, just don't bury yourself early. Just play smart, find your spots, kind of thing.
You ain't wrong.
Oh, ISO finally breaking that seal for Anbu. Huge couple of saves there by Ajax. So Reaper's just ripping it. Oh my goodness, what a block by the snipers. Hunsey blocking that one there off. What would have been an open one-timer. Who do we got again? Anbu. Uh-oh, this is the problem. This is what I'm talking about. You can give up one. You got to stop the bleeding right away. If I'm the invasion, I'm looking to even just get some puck possession for like over 50% of this last few minutes here. The offense of the Crease Police is going to have to come alive here soon too. It's too good of players in Scub Daddy and Boss at scoring big goals. Full no offense to Kingham, but that offense has to get rolling sooner than later.
Yeah, no, it's especially with Boz out there because he's so lethal at scoring and facilitating for goals. So they need to kick it into gear here.
Scub Daddy going to be getting himself a penalty shot here too, and I know we say this far too often, but in the long list of names you don't want to see having to come and take a penalty shot against your team. Scub Daddy's one of them, and he goes backhand. Oh my goodness. Highborn Pigeon. Absolutely take a bow, son.
What a save.
We got another one here. Thought King getting on the board for the big dogs. Again, very rarely do I say game 2 is a must-win. To me, this really feels like a must-win for the big dogs. Given the lineups that are out there. Oh, the Brawlers with a cheeky little across the crease and in.
Yeah, that's tough. That's always a backbreaker goal. You got to reset from that because it's just one of those things that happens. But yeah, it's a tough one.
Ascend doing a real good job finding a spot in here with Stefano and White Castle. It's a good spot to succeed, and he is doing it in spades.
As the barrel-aged one said, he's ascending in the game.
Oh my goodness! How does that pass get through White Castle? How you doing? Another one for the snipers too. Things are heating up a little bit here. Portage on the board, but they're down 4-1 here. I'm sorry, 4-2. My apologies to Thompson and company. And Anbu out shooting the invasion, 21-8, only 2-0. Tunic doing a great job here for the invasion. Those boys have gotta pay him back somehow here with a couple of goals. He's gonna have his work cut out for him in the third for sure. But if they can just get 2. In a VVHL third period, that being said, when it's ISO and Mewtwo, they're going to quickly say, actually, it's 3. Oh, my goodness. Thompson again. You want to talk about teams that score back in punches? This Portage Money Shots team, man, they can just turn anything. What a save by a Highborn Pigeon. Oh, my goodness. Action everywhere.
Showstopper just put the big dogs back up over the snipers, 3-2, with a minute left in the second.
Criminally underrated. Even though he went like what, second overall, he's somehow still underrated.
Right? Isn't that so funny? This.
Oh, that hit all 3 posts. Nash, I think it was, went left post, crossbar, right post, and out. Insane. Wow, wow, wow. Soul Reapers, Portage, Soul Reapers getting the lead going again there. But it's only by 1. And we know what those money shots can do. The Brawlers, man. And this just goes to show you the importance of an overtime win. Because then there is no worse feeling than an overtime loss followed by like a heavy loss. Like, that is just... I think we're going to be seeing a different group from the Crease Police coming out. But they just got to shake it off.
I would tend to believe that. Tend to believe that as well. Again, that's going to be the biggest question mark in these next games is how much tankering in the lineups our team's going to be doing and what's the counterbalance to it.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm not trying to, and I don't want to harp on these Crease Police and all, but I mean, they've got they've got Scub Daddy and Boss out there, so they're gonna those two guys have been such big names. Now I understand the depth that this team has. There is no team that I think has better depth than the Crease Police. In that you look at their I think they don't have anybody that was drafted past 80 on their team, so they got a bunch of really good talent there. But when you got Boss and Scub out there, and now you got to say we got to change it up, you're going to really rely on that depth, and that's going to be the key in this third game. Because this back alley Brawlers team has been rolling. They're feeling it. Stefano, White Castle, Ascend. I mean, they are just rolling with it right now.
Well, it's like a heavyweight bout where you're throwing some of your heaviest punches and they're not landing.
Mm-hmm.
And it's how do you recover from that? And I believe Pix the Funk just scored a goal that we missed up in the top right there to put up the Soul Reapers up 4-3 against Portage early in the third.
Hot diggity dang.
Yeah, Crease Police got to get it going though. They're getting outshot 17-7 in that game.
Mm-hmm. Anbu making it 4-0. This was but I mean, we kind of knew, so now we know what we're gonna see, right? We know we're gonna seeing JG and the boys.
I would think so. Right?
Yeah.
You'd have to imagine. Yeah.
If these were closer, I'd say maybe. But
oh man, as Mewtwo scores another one.
Yeah.
I think you have to now to try and salvage this series, but this is kind of like you said yourself. It's going how we kind of anticipated that to go with the offensive firepower of the Ambu Crusaders and just all these LT theatrics and whatnot.
Yeah, but now we're going to get to see what we were talking about is can the structural defense of the invasion. Don't look now. Who's got one in the right corner, top right corner? We got a tie game. Thompson with his fourth.
tight games in the corners here. 3-2, South Beach and the Big Dogs, and 4-4, Portage and the Reapers.
Oh, another quick one by Thompson.
Again,
Or am I just
any
super
Smart
late?
play if you call that time out there.
oh, what a pass up to Butu there. I mean, the plus side for the invasion here is, obviously they've got JG and the boys. You've also got Gritty, and this is not on Tunic by any means. So full kudos to him. But it's not like they got to be like, oh no, now we have to play our other goalie. Your other goalie's Gritty. So
Yeah, and you'd have to think that the amount of shots with JG Scheif and Mikey Primetime out there, the shots are going to go way down. You're not going to be seeing 30 shots a game from
no.
Anbu anymore.
But again, and I'm going to say it, and I'm going to harp on it, because there is two different sides to that line that we've seen, and we have seen, and we even saw in the Game 7 against the Degenerates. Let me take you back to period 1. The invasion looked absolutely unstoppable. We thought, oh no, this is going to be an absolute complete disaster for the Degenerates, and we're going to be left wondering what if. Period 2 was, you could tell the throttle came back
Another
a little
one
bit.
for the Dogs.
Oh, and we got 5-5 too.
Sorry.
Oh my goodness,
No,
I missed two.
no, please call it out. But I'm just mostly rambling for the sake of rambling at this point. But we saw the invasion lineup just kind of not be that world beater that they were in period 1. And that to me has been something that's plagued that line for a while, is you get hot and you get cold. And then when you're hot, everything's working amazing. Then when you get cold, sometimes you see them start to fall back on the cross crease a little too much, or a few passes here or there just go. So if they can keep playing at the level that we know they can play at, I think the invasion have no problem coming back in this series. But if JG and those boys get frustrated early, and U2 and ISO can absolutely frustrate a team early, then they're in for a real bad time against them. Oh, don't look now. Snipers getting it back within 1.
Oh, I see a lost connection. Did they hit Mercy up atop?
Probably. I think that's what that was. Portage
Okay.
taking a 1-goal lead here, too. You want to talk about top lines versus not top lines? I mean, obviously, Portage has a lot of the big dogs out there, so don't get me wrong on that.
Wow.
They don't have the big dog. So if they can get this win without Day being out there, they're going to be really, really happy.
Yeah, getting a split there is huge. Did I just see that the back alley brawlers just mercied the crease police?
They did.
Yeah.
7-0.
7-0.
Those boys came to play.
Wow.
That's-
These are
that is
some
insane.
shocking storylines building here. That's a wildly unexpected outcome for that game.
Overtime game in game 1.
Exactly.
Oh, don't look now. The Soul Reapers picks the funk, ties it up. Blue
Wow.
Dragons,
That
too.
game's
This is such a big game right now. This last minute here, the Big
The
Dogs
Blue-
Snipers. The Blue Dogs versus the
the big bold blue dogs.
yeah. Can the Big Dogs hold on here? 35 seconds. Showstopper, smart, just gets it down low. They don't need to get a shot here. They just need to hold this puck for 26 more seconds. They're going to lose it.
Oh,
Big
they almost
Eagles
had an
gets
own
it
goal
back.
there.
3 snipers swarming down low. Are they going to pull the goalie? They're thinking about it. Instead, it's going to be not icing. That works out really well. Oh, are we going to have an icing this time, though? Yes, we are. 8.8 left. And Portage is going to take the lead with 45 seconds left. Oh, my goodness. Back and forth action all over the place. Thompson forehand scores. They're going to do it. They're going to take game 2, tie this series up as 1. And we've also got Biggie Otis scoring for the Big Dogs. Oh, my goodness. 2 series are going to be at 1-1, 2-0 for the other series. But again, you look at the teams that are down 2-0 right now. Those teams are not going to go quietly into the night. I think we're going to be seeing some pretty big changes here in game 3. Kudos to the teams for the action so far. It has been awesome. Big Dogs winning that game. You know what? The fact that they win it by 2-2 just means a little something to me too, where they say, you know, they like I said, the first line versus quote-unquote second line. I think you don't want to squeak one out, but don't look now.
Picks the fuck.
How much time's left? 2.6. All right. So maybe we got a little excited. But what a great series so far. Looks like the Brawlers are just going to be ready enough. They are going to be running the same line right back. So are the Ambu Crusaders. We're going to see what the other 2 series are going to have to say about that.
These have been some unbelievable games.
Yeah. Shame you're
Really
saying, Sean,
have
I'm
been.
driving in Chicago. Please roast yourself for me. Thanks. I'll do that. I'll roast myself in the shower. Nope. That sounded weird. We're taking that one back.
What?
Don't ask, Mike. Don't even ask. I heard a question in there.
Not gonna.
That sounded like
No, I'm not
that
gonna.
sounded like the intake of breath for a follow-up question.
It was, and then I realized I
All right, I'm just
realized
gonna
we're not going there.
yeah. I'll be back in 2 seconds here.
10-4.
Nobody's changing anything. Or am I wrong? Nope. Everybody's the same.
Oh, we're supposed to be talking about something, Tony, right? Tony, I mean BA. Wow.
I go by many names.
My goodness, yes. Excuse me, silky smooth barrel aged. Yeah. What? Did you say it looked like no one changed their lines, right?
Except for the Invasion. That's the only team that looks like changed their lines.
Okay. So yeah, it's interesting to see those different strategies and how they're gonna play out. I think the Invasion, you know, much like we talked about, have to do it. And again, it's absolutely no disrespect to the rest of your teammates. It's just you play that long with 2 other guys in with your backs against the wall. How could you not do it? And hopefully they understand that.
I don't think it's
King of
anything personal.
McKeel, Boston, yeah. Yeah, so Crease Police went same line. Brawlers went same line for sure. Now, I don't know how to mute ISO from this chat, so I can only mute him in the general chat, so I'm going to have to throw a 7-day mute for him trolling me.
Castle gets one.
Jeez, I didn't even see the puck drop yet. Yeah. It's a real quick one out the gate.
This has definitely been the most surprising result so far in all of the series.
Oh, I agree 100%.
I'm back, and it looks like there's just no line change in here for either team in Brick City and the Back Alley Brawlers.
Correct. I think the only one that BA figured out was just the invasion. I think they're the only ones that changed, it looks like.
Did they bring out the big boys?
Hey, speaking of the big boys, before midnight tonight, every vote counts as double votes for JG on the Who Is Hot survey thing that's been posted in the Gen chat and pinned to it a couple times. So I should think of it before midnight. Vote for JG for his top 64 rap battle thing that he's in or whatever.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll share that link again in between games.
Mikey Prime Time, Shife, JG. Do we see? Are they bringing in Gritty?
I did not tell. I haven't been able to tell yet.
I'm gonna play so much hockey after this.
And Shauna Hugh
With Shauna Hughes.
Yes, Dan.
Me, Boomba Clap.
I can't tell who that is for the invasion and net right now.
I guess Day just wasn't available tonight because we still see the
I
same.
think Wednesday nights is typical night, right?
Tunic is still in net.
Tunic's still in net, and Mewtwo opening the scoring. I'll just add BRB. At Mikey Diesel no says ISO, and then he says,
Yeah, you missed it when you were gone. So he said that to me in the general chat, and or in LFG earlier tonight, so I muted him. So I said I don't know how to mute him here, so I was going to mute him for a 7-day stretch in VV for his infractions. It is Tunic still in net, according to Gritty Man J in the chat. So they kept the same line as well. Or no, I'm sorry, it's Tunic with the quote unquote big three.
the quote unquote big tres, as they say in Spanish.
It's a big trois in French.
Big trois in French, yeah.
Whoa, this is a PG-13 show. You can't say that.
Grande 3.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe in number 3 is a quarter pounder.
You know, they call it a royale.
Oh, his face
with
toxic
cheese.
18 scores.
Castle picking that one off. Aquino standing tall there again. South Beach, big dogs. They're setting up. So we're going to be seeing similar lines again. So Invasion and big dogs, the only ones to really make a change so far.
As far as South Beach goes, too, you wonder how much of Caustic being in Buffalo for that Game 7 and making his travels back here has to do with them staying with the same lines. I wonder if he was in town and he had his console with him, if he would have been in there.
Well, I remember when he was just in the draft, one of our scouting notes was potentially has a life, and that really soured us on him. So, that's just kind of like, you're going to go and have a real world experience over VVHL hockey, like night 1 hockey? Okay, buddy. All right, fine.
One of my favorite things in leagues is like, are there any vacations that would interfere? I'm like, no, man, I'm in my 40s. I got my kids. We're always at home. We're good. We don't need vacations. I'm a shellhead.
On the off chance that I win the lottery, I will be away for a few weeks.
Yeah, please make sure that this is an editable form, so I can say I'm never coming back.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna go live with Shady Reaper in the Bahamas.
I'm about to have the best 4 weeks, followed by the worst 50 years of my entire life.
That's right.
because I'm going to spend all that money. And then I'm going to spend 50 years thinking about all that money. I'd buy myself a VVHL franchise. Like the back alley brawlers going up again there. Nice little spin shot there. Non petit toi. Yes. Actually, you know what? I'd end up on I'd end up on that show like from Millionaire to Broke or whatever it is, and they're doing the interview and like, so what did you spend it on? I'd be like, just DoorDash. Literally just DoorDash.
And then I'd miss the window before the double dash came into play, so I had to second DoorDash something.
Yeah.
And they both arrived at the same time.
I hated this one restaurant so much that I just ordered food from there just so I could chuck it in the trash because I was that mad at them. They still got paid. It didn't make sense. There was big flaws in my logic. Shanna, you saying, Sean, you 50 is gorgeous. You're like 73. You're so banned. You're so banned for at least a week.
Just gotta send the invite, join the server, then we're gonna heave-ho ya. I'm gonna write your name on a chalkboard, and then yeah, we'll let you back in another week.
Mike's gonna write your name on his forearm as he sits in the inflatable pool with the rubber duckies. Thank you for the biddies.
That's right.
Mike, you generated the VVHL $7,000 this month.
Imagine doing that like a pay service where I just like enshrine your name into an MIT classroom for the very low fund of cost. Oh, that's one thing I want to say. I forgot to touch on that. When we signed the exclusive thing with the website and re-up for another year, that's 1,000% because of this community and money that we've raised through you guys. Like the running joke is that every red cent, but literally every red cent of what we paid today for that website came from all of us as a community. So this place is as much as ours as it is yours. And thank you so much for helping us pay for that by contributing when you contribute, because it's super huge and it was so easy to do. And thank you all.
I'm pretty sure you said gorgeous, not generous, so we're going to run with gorgeous. And you know what? I take the compliment, and I thank you for that. And, hey, 50's the new 27, right? Is what they say?
That's just...
At least that's what
Yeah.
my defense lawyer said in court today.
I didn't say gorgeous. There's no way I said gorgeous.
No, I'm pretty sure I did, and she was yelling at me.
Oh, okay. All right. I was going to say, goddamn. It's like all the generous members of the community.
Women are never happy. How come you don't know how to read the English language? I'm sorry. I made it this far. Oh, we got one for the invasion. They're getting back into it. 3-1 in, which you gotta think is probably a must-win one for the invasion.
Oh, 100%. Actually, I shouldn't say 100%, because that's a team that can rebound tomorrow night, come in with fresh eyes. I predicted before the night that the series was going to go 6 with a sweep tonight. So, they're going to have an uphill climb, but I don't necessarily think this is a must win for them. JG and company have been there so many times. They've fought from every type of deficit. So I'm not worried about their confidence going into tomorrow night, regardless of how Game 3 goes for them.
Yeah, I think
excuse
it's
me.
just the nature of it. Like, now it's 4-1. They've only got 2 shots on the board. They got to get something going there, I think. I would not want to have to sit through the rest of the game without some serious pushback from them here. Thompson scoring for Portage. They're taking a 4-1 lead. And bottom right, game's a little closer now. Crease Police making it a 1-goal game. Another one for the Crease Police. We got a tie game, just like that. What a weird series.
And I've been muted.
There you are.
Yeah, Scub Daddy doing Scub Daddy things, man.
Oh, nice move there by Dandy Randy. He's going to bring the big dogs back within 2, I think. Or is it 1? No, it's just within 1. There we go. White Castle being ridiculous with that left trigger. Oh my goodness. Asian. Oh, it's Anbu. I'm sorry. Wow, Mewtwo with a beauty on the backhand. Oh, we got a wave off one here. South Beach. Shouldn't have interfered with the goalie. Oh, yeah, that's interference. Sometimes it's questionable. Sometimes
Yeah.
it's that.
Sometimes it's absolutely blatant.
Yeah, the most blatant action you've seen on the ice the whole night.
Yeah. Exactly.
Puck gets past Kingham there in the bottom right. He's going to get that down, though. Hell of a third game by both of these teams right now. Picks to Funk for the Soul Reapers. On the board again, making it a 4-3 game. Nice save there by Tunic. Every game close except the Anbu starting to run away with that one a bit. That being said, don't look now. Crease Police on the backhand. Who was that for him? That was Scub Daddy. 4-4, 5:30 left in the second.
Sean, I didn't even have to look, and I figured it was Scub Daddy.
Yeah, he's the man.
This is why they traded for him. This is the exact reason why they traded for him. You're in your conference semifinals. You know, you need someone to be a lockdown scorer every time on a rush, and that's what Scub Daddy is in the playoffs.
Well, is that going to be? That's not a trip. Bottom left, that's going to be a nice play, and that's going to be showstopper with Dandy Randy coming in. That team defense by the Snipers too good, though. That Stefano for the Brawlers in the bottom right. He's going to get them back on top. 5-4 with 3:33 left in the third. Can JG coming down the ice with the puck here, getting it to Mikey PT. Can they make something of this game? That's a great defensive play by J-Men Fish. With all those high-powered names out there, for J-Men Fish to start having his name called out. Great job by him there.
What a flurry of scoring just everywhere. Look at this. Every screen has someone celebrating a goal right now. It's nuts.
Oh, Thought King gonna tie it up. That series tied at 1 apiece, and now tied in the third period. Oh, I'm sorry. They're still down by... And you know what? Not only did I get the score wrong, I got the period wrong. That takes talent. That takes real talent.
Sean pulled a Sean.
Yeah. And there it is in overtime. The Snipers... I'm sorry. It's 1-0 in the first. My apologies.
Yeah, I totally blew. Guys, totally my bad.
Yeah.
I botched that one.
Yeah. Snipers with the puck from a guy that I didn't think existed. That's how this season's been going. That being said, the big dogs, now they tie it up. I knew it. See, I was just ahead of the game. Sorry, my brain was 30 seconds ahead.
That's right. Yeah, we're all on a delay.
6 ads. Big Otis, you trying to kill me. 8.
Big E, you
that
know
is
how to get a
all-
free subscription. Come on.
You know how to get a free subscription, and even if we turned ads off, then you would still get ads. It's just we wouldn't get any of the revenue. And we made $12.50 on ads last year. So don't tell me, don't try and fuck with my
Yeah, dude,
pudding.
that's one period's worth of our API that we paid for through just.
Exactly. That is one game of
So
my.
you'll watch those ads and you'll buy a Swiffer wet jet, right?
Yeah.
And you'll like it.
That's one season of my Vicks Vapo inhaler addiction. I don't even have a cold, but I just want my airways to feel cool.
But no, seriously, if you look under the announcements tab, there's a way to subscribe for free. Everyone has Amazon or someone in your family has Amazon. Use their account. All you do is just use a Prime Gaming subscription. It's literally free, and then you don't have to watch more ads, and you're helping out the league at the same time.
Call Uncle Frank. Tell him he's got the Amazon Prime subscription, and he's going to say, what? And then you're going to explain.
Just tell him you need the 5-digit code real quick.
Yeah.
They texted it to my what?
What the fuck is a Thought King?
Like, listen, the only thing I know about is that KXK Shop has the finest quality stuff, and for the code VVHL15, you get 15% off, and they offer free shipping right now through May 28th.
Mm-hmm. Oh shit, is that Mewtwo? See, even the old guy knows. Brawlers up by 2 in the third, looking to take a 3-0 lead. Ooh, big save there. Off Scub Daddy's 1T. Ooh, baby. That ain't easy. Pop down low, Sen's going to have it. He's going to look, tries to get it down low, but Kingham's taking it the other way. Getting it down to Scub. Scub looking. White Castle, though, throwing around the body a bit. Oh, big save there by Bot. How did that not go in? Jesus Christ, Highborn, that was magic. And then on the other end, they execute a nice little cross crease. Brawlers looking to go up 3-0 into Wednesday.
Yeah, letting Seng get in on the action, stepping up from D. Haven't heard his name a lot tonight, but he's obviously a prolific scorer as well, especially with that line. You can't let him sneak in there.
Oh, Boss driving gonna sneak. Sorry, that was Boss. I saw Boss.
Grease police. Answer back.
Yeah, it's not over.
I thought you said bus driving. Now I realize it's
100% did, and then I was like,
okay.
Yeah. So it's not over yet. 12:40 left. 2-goal difference between these two teams. Being said, Ascend going to try and get that. Yeah, they were looking for Stefano. Their boss is going to get that out. It's going to be wheels going the other way. Good job by Ascend to break that up and getting Scub off the puck. That's not easy to do. Top left corner, who do we got scoring? I hear the
Mewtwo.
boos, so it sounds like that's going to be, that's going to be the away team.
YouTube.
Ambu just rolling tonight. Big dogs. Trying to get a 2-1 series lead here. Snipers up 4-3 though. Boss with another one. Don't look now. Grease Police not going quietly into the night. Portage still holding a 1-goal lead, 5-4 there against the Soul Reapers. Great job by all these guys tonight. Man, oh man, this game's been awesome. Big save there by Ajax off the 1T from Toxic. Picks going the other way. Great poke check there by Toxic, too. We got Castle coming down in on Aquino. Nice poke check by Kingham to get that away. Good team defense there. It is a 1-goal game with 8 minutes left. Crease Police absolutely need this game. Who wants to be a hero and tie this game up? Boss taking it in, cutting, turning, looking. By that, I mean that Scub who gets it out in front of Boss, and Pigeon with a bunch of big saves there in tight. Stefano going to come away with it off the boards. Getting it down to White Castle. White Castle spinning. Boss going to be the one getting that one back. 5:30 left. It is back and forth between the Crease Police and the Brawlers right now. Send gonna get it around. That's gonna be picked off by Scub, except Stefano bringing it in just like that too. Jared tying things up for the Soul Reapers. Snipers scoring at the same time too. There's action everywhere. 5-5 Portage, Soul Reapers, 7-6 Brawlers, Crease Police, and we have now got 5-3 Snipers over the big dogs.
You two scored again.
And Mewtwo, man, that is going to be another mercy win for the Ambu Crusaders. So JG and those boys got a lot of work to do. Brawlers getting another one back there too. My goodness. High-5 Portage Soul Reapers. 5-3 Snipers over the big dogs. And 8-6 Brawlers Crease Police. Can the Brawlers hold out a 2-goal lead? Back to Ascend. Ascend's gonna cut in. Turn, spin, look. Spin gonna get it across, and boy, that's a real nice shot by White Castle. This Brawlers team is just too good. Crease Police gonna find themselves in a very uncharacteristic spot, down 0-3, heading into tomorrow. But Wednesdays are always different from Tuesdays. We know those boys don't go out like that.
Mm-mm. But if they do, they'll have plenty to talk about on Thursday's edition of After Hours.
That's right.
They have a real lot to talk about.
Big Dogs down by 2, 4:47 left there.
It's Salpip. That's the name I've been seeing a lot tonight with the ooh, take it easy.
Yes, sir.
Doing a hell of a job. Portage and Soul Reapers tied again. They're cruising towards overtime here.
Wasn't that the other series that went into overtime in the first games?
Was it not Soul Reapers and Portage?
Yep, their
That's what I'm
game
saying.
1 winning. Yep. Dandy Randy scoring one here. Is that a 1-goal game now?
See, I'm waiting for that to update.
Brawler's gonna be up 3-0.
Wow. That's something I did not see happening tonight. I think there's been a lot of pretty crazy outcomes that were a little unexpected this evening.
That one is definitely at the top of the list.
Yeah. Yeah, not once did I see the Crease Police losing more than one game tonight just because of how good their goaltending is. They're just so solid, and I mean, yeah, good luck to the back alley Brawlers. Tomorrow you get Duncan net. Like,
Yeah.
it's not like you get a breath of fresh air or you're like, oh, thank God we faced their top goalie. Now we can get their second goalie, which is still no disrespect to anyone, but their second goalie's top 2 in Vezina voting right now.
Also, I don't know why the screen is like that, but I don't want to cut away from the action right yet. We got overtime here in game 3-2 between the... Oh my God! What a save by Ajax. Picks Jared 5-5 in overtime. Who wants to go 2-1 into tomorrow? Teams tied 1 apiece right now. Oh, Picks with the wraparound. Vidano, though, my goodness. Johnny on the spot. Oh, he's going to lose it off the side of the net. I hate when that happens so much. Gets it out in front. What a save off Snickers.
Yeah, Vidano doesn't get half the amount of credit he should for what he's doing in net. My goodness.
Nope. And that snipers look like they are just hemmed in a little bit. They got 5 seconds left. They're going to get it out. They're going to go up 2-1 tomorrow against the Big Dogs into a pivotal game 4.
Wow, 5-4.
What a
And what
game.
is that series at? Big Dogs and Snipers?
Snipers are up 2-1 now, heading into tomorrow.
Okay.
Let's finish off Portage and the Soul Reapers here in overtime. Jared down to Snickers. What a save by Vidano. Thompson going to pick that up. Look at the speed involved in this series. Gets it over to FaZe Toxic. Big poke by Jared. And Snickers is going to be picking it up behind his own net up to Pix. Both of these teams just sweating it out all night. They get to end it off with a nice little game 3 overtime. Everything on the line heading into tomorrow. Pix down low. He's going to spin. He's going to look. He's going to try and get it across to Snickers, but it just flies wild. Flies wild and out of the zone, and Jared going to pick it up, get it down low, wings around. It's going to be picked off by Portage, and they might have a guy gone here. Jared doing a great job getting back on Thompson. Thompson going forehand, though. Ajax standing tall. Puck around the boards to Yeeds. Yeeds going to spin, take his time. Going to just try and find that space. Good job there by the Soul Reapers and Picks to push him to the side. Loose puck down low, going to be picked up by Portage. Going short side, Ajax turns that away. 25 seconds on the pressure meter. Soul Reapers smartly just getting it out, just getting it down the ice. Reset, get your boost back. Go from there. Pix was so tired he decided to hang out in the box for a little bit. You know, that's just how that goes. Ajax gloves it on the wrister. 6:56 left in overtime here, gentlemen.
Nobody's giving anybody a break. It's constant flow, constant action.
I think the Soul Reapers can definitely prove a lot of people wrong in this series. They're playing awesome tonight. And shout out to the Money Shot who are just it's just so gross, both these lines.
Snickers gonna get tied up there off the draw. That's gonna be one back. Money shots get it over to Thompson. Big save by Ajax. Down low. Good board play there by the Soul Reapers. Jared playing that smart. Gets it up to Snickers, who's got that speed. Can Thompson catch up to him? Yes, he can. Holds him to the outside, but he goes for the wraparound. Nice save by Vidano. Absolutely killing it. Toxic. Gonna get this across to Yeeds. He's gonna hold at the line, gets it down low to Thompson. Thompson spins, looks, tries to find it, can't get it. It's gonna be Snickers with the body. He's gonna get the pass. He's not gonna get it. There it goes off the post. Jared just hits the outside of the post, and it's gonna be Thompson going the other way, holding it down low. It's what we've seen from both teams, the ability to use their speed, and what a nice little give and go. Thompson scores!
He has been their go-to for so many different offensive possessions, and there's a reason why he's got a high success rate. In the clutch moment, proved it there again. It's a big walk-away win for Portage. It definitely needed that one in order to really walk into tomorrow feeling a little bit better about how their series is going.
Yeah, the fact that they did not have Day out there and they came away 2-1 has to have them feeling real good about things. Gentlemen, just thinking around the league, the other series that we have talking right now. Mikey, we talked about it already a couple of times, but what is JG and those boys going to have to do to come back from down 3-0?
Win 4 in a row. I mean, in the lamest, the layman's most layman's term I could put it. They have they have a very large hurdle to get over here. I do see them coming out winning game one, but I don't know if they have the offensive firepower to match what's getting hurled at them from the Ambu Crusaders. And I see it going no further than 6 games. And I mean all the love and respect to those boys, but it's Ambu heading to the conference finals, in my opinion.
I don't think you're wrong there, Mikey. I don't think you're wrong, man. I think they played out of their minds tonight, and that team, JG, Freddie, Mikey PT, and Gritty are unbelievable players. But a 4-game deficit, I just don't think against this team.
I'd love to go over the other series in depth, but you know what? I'm a tired boy. It's a long night, but I will just say we've got the Crease Police down 3-0. The Brawlers have been looking really strong there, but we know the depth that the Crease Police has. We'll see what they can pull off tomorrow. The Soul Reapers and the Money Shots has just been a treat to watch so far. Money Shots up 2-1. Look tomorrow where we're going to be seeing Day out there, and that's when everything changes, when the Money Shots really bring out their big guns. And the third series of the night, the Big Dogs down 2-1 against the Snipers. Tomorrow we're going to be seeing the big boys from those Snipers come out. Zayner, Caustic. I mean, they are the straw that stirs the drink, I guess you could say. But the Big Dogs and their depth have been a problem all series. Let's see what they can do tomorrow. Gentlemen, first of 5 round tables, go. No, let's do a little quick roundy here though, just to end us off for tonight. BA, thank you for being here again, man. Playoffs have been absolutely awesome. What do you think we're going to be seeing tomorrow?
More madness, more and more madness. This has been a great playoff so far, and I don't think we're going to get disappointed tomorrow night at all. Been seeing some of these teams try to claw back and make a series out of these. But honestly, it's even as the results have been what they have been, all these series have still felt somewhat close in one regard or another. So it's going to be more great hockey tomorrow.
Yes, sir. I can't wait for it. Mr. Backblast Dan, how about yourself?
Nah, man, just unbelievable hockey tonight. I think the league showed out. I think every series is at least close, and even the games, maybe just one that wasn't. But just the level of talent that we saw tonight is just crazy impressive. Bummed I'm not playing myself. I think, Sean, you talked about that a little bit. It's just like bittersweet, but man, pumped for the boys that were out there, and hopefully everybody had a great night.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Mr. Mikey Diesel, how about you?
Man, a lot of storylines I didn't see happening. Before these games commenced tonight, I said that I thought for sure the Crease Police and the Back Alley Brawlers are going to go 7. I no longer think that. I also the Portage Money Shots and the Soul Reapers. What a treat that series has been. Coming into the games tonight, I even said it'll be interesting to see how both teams play against each other, with the Soul Reapers sweeping the Knights and Portage going that crazy 7-game series against the Polar Titans. And right now it looks like that has facilitated the Money Shots to kind of have the composure to get through a couple grueling games and take a 2-1 series lead. So they held down the fort while Daddy Day was off doing his thing, but Daddy's coming home. It's time to punch in, and I am so looking forward to seeing how the Money Shots and Soul Reaper series goes tomorrow night, and to see if the Crease Police can stave off elimination.
Hell yeah, we'll be answering all that tomorrow, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, when we bring you VVHL Season 10, playoffs week 2, night 2, answering all the questions about the series you've seen tonight. Also, if we don't have any Game 7s, look for this Thursday, VVHL After Hours with Aquino, Minglewood, and Kraut talking about everything that was the VVHL playoffs up until this point. Those guys always put on a great show. You'll love to see it. Check them out Thursday, 9:15. Like I said, if we got a Game 7, though, we're probably going to have that because everybody loves themselves a Game 7. Also, 2 more things. One, every Monday morning, check it out yesterday, Between the Whistles, Mikey Diesel's podcast. Love it. Quick little one-hitter of everything VVHL. And you know what? Everything Mikey Diesel. And I love it. And you guys do a great job with everything involved with that. Check that out Monday. Also available exclusively on Spotify. I've got it on there. And every Monday it pops up, and I love it. Also, don't forget, Season 11 sign-ups, player registration is still open. We've got a ton of sign-ups so far. If you're on the fence, get your butt in there. Season 11 is going to be great. That's enough for Tuesday. Gentlemen, there's going to be so much more action tomorrow. Join us here, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we are going to be bringing you everything that is the rest of this week of VVHL playoff hockey. Can't wait to see it. Infinite Madness, thank you so much for the graphics. Absolute beauty, as always, again, my dude. Dan, everything graphic and audio-wise that you've done. BA, Mikey, and Dan, thank you for all being here tonight. It was a great night. I can't wait for tomorrow. It is going to be even better. From everybody here to you, thank you so much for watching. Join us tomorrow, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. More playoff action. Let's see what happens. We love you. We appreciate you. You have a great night. We'll talk to you later. Peace out, everybody.
On a huge
With Sean Hughes.